Hey friends, welcome back. This is your boy Ahmed. This is Altcoin Era, and welcome back to the show. Now today we're going to look into the crypto market and see what's happening. Let's get it. Thankfully, we got some good news out lately, and Grayscale has decreased in selling pressure. Vitality and iShares are almost about to surpass Grayscale's selling pressure. This is bullish for the crypto market and for BTC. This means that there is more and more buying pressure, which leads to BTC ultimately going to the upside. This is a chart of the best performing 50 assets by market cap in January 2024. Among the top 50 assets by market cap is number 1, SUI, number 2, Celsius, number 3, Psy, number 4, Arbitrum, number 5, MakerDAO, number 6, ETC, and finally LiDAR. Notably, the worst performing assets was Algo, Filecoin, Near, Aave, Dot, XRP, and Matic and Uniswap. Let's talk about Jupiter. We did mention it before on a previous video, and I've mentioned it on my private members club. Now currently the price is 64 cents. This is some on-chain analysis. Total addresses that were claimed was 521,000. Total addresses that claimed was 54.6%. Total Jupiter claimed is 669,000. Here is some of the on-chain analysis. Came out on January 31st. As you can see here on the charts, the majority of claimers, almost 1,000 or just below 1,000 Jupiter tokens. 59% of the claimers got 200 Jupiter tokens. 1,500 wallets got 100 to 200k worth of Jupiter tokens. Some more on-chain analysis. It seems someone made 1.17 million in the Jupiter airdrop. Under this address, received 1.85 million Jupiter coins, approximately $1.1 million via 9,246 wallets. Some honorable mentions today. Zeta coin. I did mention it on my private members club. If you want to join, just head over to the website, go to the pricing plans, and choose your selection. You won't regret it. Back to the show. You can buy it on any of these exchanges: OKX, Bybit, Coinbase, KuCoin, Gate.io. If Coinbase has already listed this exchange, that means it's a very, very good project. It's not a scammy project. It's actually a good project. Coinbase listed on their exchanges, then this is bullish. The market cap is at 400 million. 24-hour volume is at number 25. Here is the website. It's called Zeta Chain. Simple, fast, and secure omni-chain blockchain. With Zeta Chain's omni-chain smart contract, build truly interoperable dApps that span multiple chains with Ethereum to Bitcoin and beyond. Access all of crypto from one chain. They have 14 million cross-chain transactions so far, 200 plus ecosystem partners, 3 million testnet users, one entry point into all of crypto. Here is their code. This is their code. There's OmniSwap, Omni NFT, native import and output, send messages. They use Solidity as a code. So the code looks pretty good. They use ZRC20. They have UINT 256. Yeah, pretty much. It's a Solidity version 0.8.7. Let's check out their white paper. This is their white paper here. Consists of 34 pages. There's a lot of pages to go through, so I'm going to get a little help from my friend called Claude. This is Claude. Say hello to my little friend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download the white paper. I'm going to name it Zeta Chain white paper, save. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to upload the white paper onto Claude, and I'm going to send the white paper to Claude. I'm going to attach the white paper. And then once I've attached it, I'll tell Claude to read it for me and list me the pros and cons of this project. Press enter. Within a few seconds, it will list me the pros and cons of Zeta Chain, the white paper. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the pros and cons of Zeta Chain. Just to help you out, some more alpha. On to the next topic. BTC is currently at $43,055.64. It's currently down 0.32%. ETH is at $2,300 and is currently down 0.14%. Tether is still at $1. BNB is at $300. It's currently down 0.04%. Solana is at $99.45. It's currently up 1.73%. XRP is at 50 cents and it's down 1%. ADA is at 51% and it's up 2.18%. Avalanche is at $36.34. It's up a whopping 7.78%. Dogecoin is at 7 cents and it's down 0.93%. Chainlink is at $18.21. It's up a whopping 7.51%. Tron is at 11 cents and it's up almost 1%. Polkadot is at $6.96 and it's up 2%. And finally, Matic is at 80 cents and it's currently down 1.35%. BTC price targets currently at 43,064. Previously, we had a massive sell-off from the peak of 49, 48, almost 49,000 all the way down. We had a 21% drawdown. We broke this trend line and so far we haven't gone on top of this trend line. If we go on top of this trend line and hold above this trend line, we're going to retest this. We're going to retest this 48,000 resistance line. At the moment, there's just been some sideways movement, and I think we're going to find a little bit of chop at the moment, a little bit of a sideways movement. I think we need to just reset and find better support, maybe at 37. But we could probably go on higher since the S&P 500 has gone on a massive tear and almost hit my target of 5,000. I did say this target a long time ago. We've broken all-time new highs and we're almost getting to my target of 5,000. Bear in mind, when the S&P 500 does an ATH, that's an all-time new high, BTC normally does it within 6 to a year later. So we still have some time. We might see it soon, but we'll give it some time. Due to the macro environment, I don't think we're going to see all-time new highs just yet. I haven't spoken about macro, big macro trends, but on another episode, I'm going to speak about the big macro trends and where I think the entire market could possibly go. But for now, let's get back to it and let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum price targets currently at $2,301. Like I said in my previous episode, we're going to consolidate around this range. I really don't. We're going to see lower prices for Ethereum, mainly because of the ETF that's going to come out in May. So I think we're heading higher. Ultimately, I'm very bullish on Ethereum. At the moment, Ethereum has let down a lot of people. We were expecting higher prices, but we're still consolidating around this range. So nothing to worry about Ethereum. Slow and steady wins the race. We have to hold 2,216 and then ultimately hold our macro trend line, which is $2,142. Next resistance is 2,369, and after that we have 2,500, and then hopefully we've got clear skies to $3,500. BTC and Ethereum chart currently at 0.05. So what we need to do is we need to attack this trend line one more time. We need to go back to this trend line. It's very, very important that we don't break this support line. This major support line is very, very important. That means alts are going to bleed. That means Ethereum is going to bleed against BTC. For now, what we need to see is we need to see a lower high. If we see a lower high, we can continue and hit this trend line one final time. Solana price targets currently at $99.51. It's had a lot of volatility. It's almost got to my price target of $75, but it was shy of that price target by how much? By almost 5%. A bounce of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles. We didn't break resistance. We kept on getting rejected every time, and we didn't close above resistance, above $100.35. That is major resistance. So how many times do we hit this mark? Countless times. So many times we hit this mark, we could not close below that mark. Ultimately, what we have to do is we have to close above $100. If we close above $100, we're going to get to my resistance of 110. That's the next resistance, $110. If we continue closing below $100, we're going to head back further. We're going to head back down to 86 and maybe retest this liquidity mark of $75. At the moment, it's just it's been a very slow bleed for alts at the moment, going back down. Arbitrum price targets currently at $1.78. We've made a head and shoulders at the moment, massive head and shoulders. If we break the neckline, then we're going to head down lower. Let me find the price targets from here to here. It might not play out, but sometimes these head and shoulders do play out. So we're going to head back down lower. I don't think we're heading all the way down there, but we will head down lower. Next price target is at $1.43, and then finally at $1.32. ADA price targets, it's currently at 50 cents. Well, previously we've had a slow bleed, gone down 34%. We made a fake out to the downside. As you can see here, this was the fake out. We didn't close below this resistance mark of 47 cents, and then we bounced, almost hit this resistance line, but we didn't. And now we're going back to this resistance line. What I want to see is I want it to hold above this resistance line of 44 cents. It will be bearish if it goes back to the resistance line and tests it as previous resistance. If it hits this resistance line and just back test it, that is bearish. Ultimately, it's bearish. We're going to head back down. If we hold above 54 cents, then the next target is 57. And then ultimately, our major resistance is at 64 cents. I believe by the end of the year, Cardano is going to be higher than $1. So this is just buy the dip opportunity for everyone in the space. And finally, we have Mint Layer. Road to 1000x, currently at 61 cents. As you can see, it hit my price target of approximately, let me get rid of this, of approximately 53 cents. It hit my exact target of 53 cents. Now we're back testing it and we're back testing 60 cents. If we hold above 60 cents, it's going to be bullish. But if we close below 60 cents, then that's bearish. Currently, right now, mint layer is testing 60 cents. I think ultimately we're going to see some sideways action, or we're going to see pullback to the downside. If we close in my parallel channel, like if we close inside this parallel channel, I believe we will see a 30% correction. Bear in mind, this is just statistics, but often markets do rhyme. I want to show you something. Every time we've closed inside this parallel trend line, like every time we've had a deeper correction. The first time was here. From here to here, we had a 20% correction. Then again, we had another 20% correction, 23% correction, another 26% correction. We've had from wick to wick, we've had 16% corrections. So every time we've had a close within this parallel channel, we've had approximately 20% correction. So if we do close in this channel, I believe we'll have a 21 to 22% correction, which will lead us to 43 cents, between 44 and 43 cents. That's to the downside. Now let's talk about the upside. If we don't close inside this parallel channel, then I could see a consolidation between this range of 53 and 66 to 67. If we consolidate, that will give us a base, and that will mean that buyers are slowly stepping back into the market. If we form a base, we can attack this resistance line of ultimately 76 cents and then 87 cents. And then finally, promised lands of $1. If you're looking for lower prices, just be patient. The lion stalks his prey and is patient. Therefore, you too must be patient. Wait for them prices, be patient, hold the line, and then when you see the prices you want, pull the trigger. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all the love. Thank you very much. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and make sure to share as well. Let other people know about this channel. But for the meantime, this is your boy Ahmed. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Peace.